Hi and welcome back to WTF News. If you're wondering what the fuck WTF means, now you know. Since our last report 2 days ago, and while the media is distracting us with the rest of a homeless man who sleeps on the street outside Parliament, something huge has just come to light. I was planning to make this video anyway, and then I stumbled upon something huge. By the way, you can watch the previous report here by clicking on the link in the description box below or searching for the video under smoke screen. You'll see in capital letters the title of the video and you can watch it. I don't want to go over all of that stuff again. We raised dozens of issues there. In this video I was going to focus on the timeline inconsistencies in the mainstream media reporting at the scene. But this happened. Take a look at this picture shared on social media on the 2nd, the day the fire broke out, at 10:20 a.m. in the morning. Shortly after we were being informed that the fire was only in the old assembly building. See the arrow at the bottom alongside the roof of building 1. Now look at the arrow alongside building 2. You see what I see? Here is the screenshot of the post. Check the time and the date. As I said, this photo was taken while this news was breaking. There's something very bizarre going on here, folks. Now let's get into the things I wanted to raise in this video. Given this new breaking information, they are now definitely a step beyond speculation. There are 4 fire stations close to Parliament, and one is just a few hundred meters away in Roland Street, little more than a 3-minute downhill walk. Sea Point and Salt River fire stations are 5 minutes away at the most, particularly at that time of the morning. And Brooklyn, Pardon Island, is less than 10 minutes away. There are 68 fire crews available in Cape Town, and they send 6 of them to fight a fire ravaging the most important key point establishment in the country. As much as I hate using cliches, one certainly applies here, both literally and figuratively. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Now moving on to the media, the comedy of errors you're about to see would be hilarious if they weren't so serious.
Y la encontré porque estaba la paellera agarrada metida entre las piedras de Chipiona, del faro. Y cuando entro en el restaurante me ve el cocinero con una paellera y a ver solamente paellera.
What we understand is that the fire started just after 5 o'clock this morning. Some people saw smoke coming from the Parliament building, called the fire and rescue services.
But let's bring in the head of safety and security here for the city. That is JP Smith. JP, I'm going to stand away from you because I've got my mask. My mask is just broken off on this side.
Subject me to any more COVID that I have.
Me neither. We are done with COVID. So excuse me while I stand so far away from you. JP, you've been here since the early hours of, is it Sunday morning?
Yes,
and you've got an idea of what's been happening. Just tell us what you know so far.
So we started obviously with having to ramp up staff very significantly. The first fire team got the call at just after 12 minutes past 6 from Roland Street, just up the road. They were here at 18 minutes past 6. Did an assessment that more staff was going to be required. 5 more fire stations were mobilized. As far as Milnerton, who all assisted. Yes.
Are saying that this fire started around 6 o'clock. Earlier on they said 5, but then they changed the statement at the fire services to say it started around 6 o'clock when they received a call that Parliament is on fire. And then what we are told, Flo, is that the fire services responded within 6 seconds. As you heard the president saying that had they not responded that quicker, these buildings could have burned down. So far, they don't know what the cause of the fire is, but it.
This is the 49-year-old man accused of setting South Africa's Parliament building on fire, which completely destroyed its lower house National Assembly chamber. The chamber was destroyed after flare-up on the second day. The suspect Zandile Christmas Mafe appeared in court on Tuesday to face 5 charges, including arson and possession of an explosive device. His lawyer said he denied the accusations and would plead not guilty. Mafe was ordered to be held in custody for 7 days until January 11th for a bail hearing. Prosecutors said they would oppose bail. Authorities have not disclosed any possible motive for setting the blaze. The fire initially broke out on Sunday. By Monday, authorities had withdrawn some fire trucks and said they were putting out embers. But flames flare up again, causing more extensive damage to the new wing. Authorities said on Tuesday that the fire had finally been brought under control. The blaze also caused the partial collapse of the roof in the old wing, which dates back to 1884 and houses the upper chamber, the National Council of Provinces. Officials have said important sections of the complex were saved, including a museum with artworks and heritage objects. But it will take a lot of rehabilitation to get the buildings back to where it was, according to a fire officer.
Well, we may as well laugh. Let's face it, it would be hysterically funny if it wasn't so fucking serious. Thanks for watching this video, and thanks to the almost 50 of you who have subscribed since the last video 2 days ago. We are now almost at the 400 subscriber mark, almost halfway to the all-important 1000 subscriber mark. If you would like to become a WTF channel contributor and have stories and videos to share, please send them to me on an email. My email address is my initial and surname @live.com, and I will leave it at the bottom over here if you want to jot it down. In this video you saw how pathetic our 2 primary news channels are. This channel is committed to exposing media collusion and the sanitized news we are being fed by our journalists and reporters who clearly have no conscience. Thank you again. Until the next time, be alert and don't let anyone rob you of your joy. Together we can win the war against the daily media assault on our minds.
A celebratory moment for Cape Town's new firefighter graduates. While it's rightfully all smiles now, it's just the start of their journey into what's probably one of the most dangerous careers.
So what's it like walking in our everyday hero shoes?